Hopefully you've got a little time to hang out around the fire with your favorite doctor, Dr. Plague. We've all had some weird shifts at work. I do a lot of my shifts at night, but I don't think I've ever quite had a night shift like this one. Let's hear a little bit more about the night shift at Braxton Moor. The job wasn't fancy, but it would pay the bills, and that was what I needed right then. I'd graduated high school a few years ago, and no sooner had I thought about entering the job market than COVID hit and shut a lot of the world down. Suddenly, most of the things I would be qualified to do would make me a non-essential worker, so I decided to make my mom happy by going to college. After 2 years and 2 changes of major, I had very little to show for my efforts. My counselor, after scowling at my file for a few minutes, finally sighed and said something to me that I'll never forget. Some people do well in school. To some people, this is a chance to engage with peers and better themselves, but this isn't the case for everyone. I feel like you may be trying too hard to be something that someone else wants you to be. Why not go out and live a little? Come back when you decide what you might like to be. Mom didn't much care for that answer, and she said if I was planning to drop out of school, then I would need to help with the bills. So, started looking for a job, but the list of potential positions wasn't very long. I didn't want to flip burgers or wash cars or something I'd have to fight high school kids for, but I didn't have the skills for anything like maintenance work or coding. I didn't have the job experience for anything that wasn't entry level, and when they asked if I'd be willing to work nights, I said I would. When the site I was using sent me a list of potential jobs, I grimaced at the 6 names. Not a lot of options, but I suppose there had to be something there. There were 2 fast food jobs, part-time janitor position, a job with a cab company, a bagger at Publix, and an assembly line job for Braxton Moor. That one surprised me because you didn't often see entry-level positions open there. Braxton Moor was an air conditioner company. It was a place where people usually stayed for quite some time. I was in for a further surprise when I read the hours. Looking at the projected pay rate, I saw it was very competitive. That made up my mind. So that's how I came to be sitting in the offices of Braxton Moor Industrial at 11:30, listening to how I could find fulfillment as an assembly line worker. The work isn't glamorous. You'll arrive at 9:30, be at your station at 10, work till the bell rings at 6 a.m. You'll be given 2 30-minute breaks, and you'll be expected to be at your station at all times. Understand? I nodded. There is one important thing you should know about the job before you take it. And just like that, our time is at an end. I'll be back again with more great stories. This is Dr. Plague, wishing you a spooky evening.